Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 14th through the 20th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. So Aquarius, for this reading I am using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Magical Messages from the Fairies, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, Aquarius, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups for me is forward movement. Some of you can be moving on emotionally, maybe leaving someone or something behind that emotionally is no longer serving you for some of you. But then for other Aquarians, this could be you very focused on the future right now. You could be leaving something behind, but not necessarily. For me, this can also indicate physical travel, emotional and physical travel, especially when you have the Six of Swords here as well in the spread. So there could be some Aquarians that maybe you're moving house or maybe you're traveling this week, definitely. And it could be something that's emotional for you. So maybe for some of you, you could have lived in a home for many, many years, but now it's time for you to move to a new home. So it could be an emotional experience for some of you, definitely. The overall energy, though, is the Three of Cups. So, I mean, this is a card of celebration. A nice, lighter, emotional energy. So even if you are moving forward or physically traveling this week, and even if it was emotional for you, you know, I see this overall as being a very positive experience for you. This is great. This can be you getting out and being very social. For some of you this week, you definitely could be very social. You could be celebrating something. You could be celebrating this move because this is a nice celebratory energy. It's a social energy. It's a nice lighthearted energy. For me, it also can represent friends. So your social circle, your friends, your friendships could be very significant this week. For some of you, you could even be reuniting with someone, maybe an old friend, maybe an ex, but you could be reuniting with someone this week for some of you. We are starting out with the Two of Wands, or Two of Rods in this deck, which is you very focused on the future. You're making a lot of plans for the future. You're coming up with some ideas for the future. And with the Queen of Rods here, I mean, this could be your energy, maybe coming through. More fiery this week, more passionate, maybe manifesting, definitely, because we see this travel, we see this movement. So this could be, for some of you, making things happen with the Queen of Rods here. You know, rods or wands, you know, they're all about taking action. So I see some of you making those plans or making a decision here and maybe going for something, moving forward, taking action, making things happen. And maybe some of you actually have a lot going on. Maybe things are happening suddenly here, but with this energy, she's the multitasker. She can handle it all. So for some of you, you know, you might have a lot going on this week, and maybe you're still finding that time to maybe get together with friends or family and maybe celebrate something or just enjoy yourself. With the Knight of Rods, though, as well as the Eight of Cups and then the Six of Swords, this is that physical travel. So some of you are definitely physically traveling. You could be moving house, or maybe you're just traveling to see an old friend, something like that. Some of you are definitely traveling. It could be to see a King of Pentacles here, because we have the Knight of Rods looking directly at this King of Pentacles. So this could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Maybe this is an old friend that you're reuniting with, so you could be traveling to see this King of Pentacles. Now, if he's not an earth sign person, I mean, he could be a business owner. He could be someone who's very, very successful. Someone who's got that business mindset. So maybe, you know, there's a man around you that's very significant that's coming off as the King of Pentacles, and you could be traveling to see him. You actually have a lot of characters here in this spread, Aquarius. I mean, you have the Queen of Rods, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Rods, you know, which could be a fire sign person for some of you. But then we also have the Queen of Swords, and then I have the King of Cups. So we have a couple of queens here. We have a couple of kings here. For some of you, you could be dealing with another Aquarius, a Gemini or Libra. But the Queen of Swords is a more serious character, someone who's very, very focused on what it is that they're doing at the moment. She's someone, for me, she's someone who's very strategic. She likes to plan out all the details. She's very, very focused. For some of you, this is you just focused on moving forward with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords here. Really, really focused on moving forward in some way. For those of you, it's not physical, it's mental. Mentally moving towards, you know, peace of mind, feeling more balanced, wanting just to feel a lot lighter, maybe wanting to have more fun here. But with the Six of Swords, maybe some of you just dealt with some difficulties here, because this is you moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters here, moving towards peace of mind. So for some of you, this is what you're focused on. You're focused on moving forward in some way, or wanting just things to feel much easier, much lighter for some of you. And for some of you, it could be on the home front, it could be on the work front, but then for other Aquarians, you know, it could be on the relationship front as well. With the Four of Pentacles, some of you are maybe moving towards this job security or this financial security. With the Four of Pentacles, this isn't a bad card whatsoever financially. This is you having that financial security, or maybe that savings. So for some of you, I mean, you could be concentrating this week on saving more money. That's a possibility. This is a more conservative energy. But also, I mean, this can be a stubborn energy sometimes. So if you're reuniting with an old friend, it could certainly be this King of Cups here that maybe is coming through a little bit more stubborn. Maybe you want this person to compromise. And if not the King of Cups, for some of you, it could be you, because we have the Four of Pentacles on top of the Queen of Swords. So for some of you, it could be you. For other Aquarians, it could be a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that is maybe coming through a little stubborn here with this energy. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. Yeah, either way, I see you really focused on moving forward. So I think that that's what this week is about, is, you know, things happening for you, you making things happen. I think that you have your mind set up, Aquarius, on certain things. And it's all about improving your life, the energy improving. You want to be happy. You want to feel a lot lighter. And so it's all about you right now and your happiness, no matter if you're partnered or not. I just think that you're very focused on the future. You're very focused on just enjoying life, basically having fun and moving forward. And so if you're dealing with someone like this, you know, maybe it's even a family member or someone that you have to work with, you know, I don't really see it being a big deal here, not at all. You know, it's not going to interrupt you and what you have going on here. Definitely an interesting spread with all of these characters. So some Aquarians are definitely dealing with a lot of characters this week. I mean, there could be some of you that you're dealing with a fire sign, an earth sign, and a water sign person. For other Aquarians, you could be dealing with a couple of fire signs, a water sign, an earth sign. Very, very interesting spread, but it's a great spread. I think that it's going to be a great week for you guys. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for this upcoming week? All right. Okay, very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. We have be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So isn't that interesting? So for some of you, you just simply need to be yourself. So if you're reuniting with someone, maybe you haven't seen this person in a long time, there could be some Aquarians that you're nervous about this. There you go. You just need to be yourself. And then there could be some Aquarians that you're coming up not as your element this week, maybe a little out of your element. And so what's going to help you is maybe just getting grounded, just simply being yourself. So great advice, Aquarius. I think it's going to be a great week for you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you're interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.